He was the last puppet emperor of the Shogunate era. His power and wealth existed only in name, but he had something no one else did: an exceptionally gifted son. Though this prince possessed incredible skills, he had no desire to resist at all. He naively believed that as long as he didn't interfere with politics, the people could still live in peace, and he could enjoy his carefree life. But in everyone's eyes, the heir Jack was simply the next puppet emperor in waiting. One day, he encountered a fortune teller who not only correctly predicted that Jack would end up in a tree, but also warned him that a disaster was coming, and that Jack would become the man who changes this chaotic world. At first, Jack thought the guy was a fraud and ran off. But during his escape, he accidentally stumbled into a gathering and came face to face with General Taishi. Little did he know, this encounter would mark the beginning of a blood feud between them. The High Council had ordered Taishi to send troops to eliminate the remaining rebel forces in the surrounding areas. But the moment he got the troops, Taishi launched a coup instead. All the noble leaders fell into panic. That day, civilians were slaughtered in their homes. Even the warriors inside proved no match and were taken out one by one. Taishi wiped out the nobility completely. Aside from a handful of women and children who survived, no one else was left alive. Jack stared blankly at his father's body. He finally understood that the general who had held him as a child, the one whose smile had seemed so warm, had been wearing a mask all along. He could never forgive such betrayal. He had once accepted the idea of becoming a puppet emperor on the condition that the people would live in peace and the nation would prosper. But now everything had changed. The fortune teller, who had foreseen this outcome, was already there waiting. This was a contingency plan left behind by his father. If the situation ever changed, the fortune teller would appear to save Jack. Their safe escape depended entirely on his prophetic abilities. But Jack clearly hadn't found the courage to fully awaken yet. Without a word, the fortune teller pushed him off a cliff. Only when facing life or death does a person's true potential emerge. Jack not only fell to the bottom of the cliff, but was also surrounded by a group of warriors. Yet with every sword swing, Jack dodged at just the right moment. Like a dragon weaving through water, the boy slipped between the soldiers. In the end, he leaped up and scaled the high cliff once more. But the soldiers weren't about to let him go. A rain of arrows filled the sky. The fortune teller spoke again, predicting that not a single arrow would hit him. And with that, Jack's path of vengeance finally began.